I think regional ministers don't require deputies.
Yeah.
Some of the ministries also should not.
Really? Can we go through the list? Which are because finance needs a deputy.
Ministry of Finance needs a deputy.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, health does not need a deputy.
Right.
Why not?
Health does not need a deputy.
Health doesn't need a deputy?
No.
Why not? Okay, you keep going on. So let me take it one by one. I mention you. Tell me. So
sports and recreation.
Interior needs a deputy.
Interior needs a deputy.
Yeah. Defense needs a deputy.
Defense. Education is massive.
Needs a deputy. Yes. Energy and green transition.
No.
Why not?
No.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Don't forget there's energy. There's petroleum and there's power.
It is energy.
Okay.
Serious?
It is energy.
Nothing in deputy.
It is energy.
Okay, what about roads and highways?
Roads and highways doesn't need a deputy.
Transport
doesn't need a deputy.
Sports and recreation
does not need a deputy.
Attorney General
does not need a deputy.
Really?
Why not?
What does the deputy attorney general do?
He goes to court.
Exactly.
Okay.
State attorneys can go to court.
Okay, they go. Lands and natural resources.
Lands and natural resources does not need a deputy.
Are you sure? Even with Galamsey and everything.
I'll get there.
Local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs.
I was even thinking the chieftaincy and religious affairs should be under a state agency, not a full ministry. So
the chiefs will not be happy with you.
Yeah, I know. It's part and it's in our NDPC. I'm expressing a personal opinion, because if I look at the NDPC document and what it outlines for chieftaincy, religious affairs, or traditional affairs as it used to be, a lot of it is local government, a lot of it is environment, and a lot of it is under the tourism side. So I don't. You have an overlap and a duplication of roles in my estimation.
But fair enough. But now the local government, chieftaincy, and religious affairs is one ministry. At least will you give them a deputy?
No.
With all this, you have all these MMDCs reporting regional. Oh, you too wicked too much.
No, because
so you even give local government one deputy?
No, because again, like I'm saying, a lot of the work that, for instance, the religious affairs and chieftaincy need can be done at just implementation agency level. It does not require a deputy minister to oversee.
Okay, foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs does not require a deputy.
Communication, digital technology, and innovation.
Let me see it again.
Communication, digital technology, and innovation. No deputy.
No deputy.
Environment, science, and technology.
No deputy.
Youth development and empowerment.
No deputy.
Works, water resources and housing.
Deputy.
Why?
Water resources is massive. Water resources by itself.
It's
massive, particularly with the situation we find ourselves in
Galamsey,
where our water bodies have been polluted from here to everywhere.
So why isn't water resources under environment and it's under
exactly?
It's under
a conversation we could have.
Because water resources is now environment.
Environment. It's purely environment. Yes.
Charlie, the thing is wild though. Gender, children, social protection.
Doesn't need a deputy for
tourism, culture, and creative arts.
Doesn't need a deputy.
Labor, jobs, and employment.
They don't do too much.
Labor, jobs, and employment.
They don't need a deputy.
Food and agriculture.
Deputy.
They need a deputy. Why?
Yes. What's the percentage of people employed in agri in this country?
Okay. Okay.
Now the food crisis, agribusiness is part.
They've took agribusiness under trade.
What is
under trade?
There?
Oh, okay. So
because agribusiness is business.
So Anthony Morrissey went to lobby.
I know. Anthony
Morrissey has something to do with this creation of agribusiness.
Fisheries and aquaculture.
Okay.
No deputy. No deputy.
Trade, agribusiness, and industry.
No deputy.
No deputy.
Ruthless.
So how many?
So you have four. So finance has a deputy.
Yeah.
Agri has a deputy. And water resources works as a deputy. Education has a deputy. Then everybody else has to have a deputy.
Who is the deputy minister of defense? Who is the deputy U.S. secretary of defense?
U.S. secretary of defense.
Deputy.
I don't know him.
Who is the deputy home
secretary? I'm not in Britain, so I wouldn't know.
I'm just asking you.
It's not somebody that is news.
What is the size of this country and this government? What is the size of those countries? You can say it's a matter of needs, but Akufo-Addo told us that he needed a lot of people to work and gave us, and we didn't do anything with the people he had.
So, if you're in your view, if a bigger country, but isn't it because the organization is different? So, like the organization of the British Civil Service. So, for example, this morning, all right, Godfred.
Yes, please.
This morning, you have a letter that board should be dissolved.
Yes.
All right. So basically, it's a clean out.
Yes.
Chief directors are running the place, but you know that the way our system works, the political head determines everything. So I'm not sure if the way permanent secretaries work in the UK and the kind of continuity it gives to their public service, we have the same kind of thing here.
It's about empowering the chief directors properly. I think some of the ministries, in fact, do have chief directors who have the requisite experience and who are also trusted by the people who come in to provide the support. I've been in one ministry where I was looking for an interview. The minister sent for the chief director to ask him whether he should grant me the interview. And for the chief director to sit down and listen to the interview.
What was wrong with that? Like, yeah, but because the chief director has more experience.
So he asked the chief director that he should do the interview.
Yeah, because the chief director has been there for longer.
But that wasn't the
So you
purpose.
think the chief directors, if they are empowered, we don't need deputy ministers?
No, for some of them. You see, we must let the institutions work. Otherwise, what does the chief director actually do?
He provides permanence. And that permanence means he goes, hopefully,
Yes.
he's worked there beyond administrations.
Yes.
So he knows the long-term vision.
Yes.
He understands some of the problems.
Yes.
And he sort of...
He's a skilled hand.
Yes.
Or she's a skilled hand.
So a deputy minister is not necessary.
Not really.
What about
unless
travel?
you are looking to
But
fill
you see,
gaps?
But okay, let me before we go, in Ghana we invite ministers for a lot of programs. If we are going to have ministries without
we're
deputies,
adding numbers so that
no,
they
no,
show
no,
up
no,
at
no, no, no,
events.
no, no. We have to look. Let's be honest. There are lots of events that require a policy head to come and give a speech of some kind. Yeah. So, like Ministry of Gender is launching something on girls under 18 something sanitation. They want the minister to come. Maybe the minister has traveled to COP20 something, and the deputy comes for the program. Unless you're telling me that we, the people, will also stop using our ministers to do speeches.
Yes, we should.
Because a lot of these deputy ministers only end up reading speeches.